Architecture and construction decisions are shaped by information that changes constantly. Material availability changes. Product lines change. Energy rules change. Local guidance changes. Costs move. New AI tools appear. A detail that made sense 3 years ago may need to be checked again today. This is where real-time research assistants, including Grok-style tools with web and search connections, can be useful. In this video, we look at how architects, interior designers, engineers, and BIM teams can use real-time AI research without confusing quick information with verified professional judgment.
The main advantage of a real-time research assistant is freshness. Many AI models are strongest when reasoning over material you provide. A search-connected assistant can also help discover current articles, manufacturer updates, market signals, and public discussions. For architecture and civil engineering, that can be helpful when you are comparing materials, researching a construction method, checking software updates, or preparing a client explanation about current trends. But freshness is not the same as truth. Search results must still be checked against official sources, manufacturer documents, and local regulations.
The first use case is material research. Suppose a client asks whether a facade should use fiber cement panels, aluminum composite panels, terracotta, treated timber, or recycled composite materials. A real-time assistant can help gather current product categories, common performance claims, maintenance considerations, sustainability issues, and recent discussions. It can create a comparison table, durability, cost sensitivity, installation complexity, fire considerations, finish options, and questions to ask suppliers. This does not replace a specification consultant, but it prepares a smarter conversation.
A good research prompt should ask for uncertainty. For example, list the main advantages, disadvantages, and verification questions for these facade materials. Separate confirmed facts from claims that require manufacturer confirmation. That last sentence matters. AI tools often sound confident, and construction professionals cannot afford false certainty. If Grok or another assistant gives you a claim about fire rating, structural performance, warranty, or code compliance, treat it as a lead to verify, not as proof.
The second use case is current practice research. Maybe your office is exploring mass timber, low-carbon concrete, AI-assisted energy modeling, modular construction, or new acoustic products. Instead of starting with a blank search page, you can ask a real-time assistant to summarize the current landscape, identify recurring concerns, and suggest what to read next. It can help you move from "I heard this is popular" to a more structured view: what problem it solves, where it works, what risks appear, and what professionals should verify before adopting it.
This is especially useful for preparing internal lunch and learn sessions. A senior designer can ask for a briefing on a topic, then refine it into an office discussion. The assistant might provide sections like basic concept, where it is being used, cost and procurement questions, code and insurance questions, and first pilot project checklist. That is a helpful starting point. The human presenter then adds local experience, project examples, and trusted references.
The third use case is code and regulation monitoring. Many offices need to know when accessibility guidance, energy requirements, zoning rules, or permit procedures change. A research assistant can help monitor public sources and summarize updates. But this is also a high-risk area. For code work, you should always prefer official government pages, official code publishers, or direct authority guidance. The AI can help find and summarize, but the final source must be official. Do not base a permit strategy on a social media summary or a random blog post.
A safer workflow is to ask for a source-ranked briefing. For example, find current official sources first, then industry commentary second, and clearly label the difference. Then ask the assistant to create a short checklist. What changed? When it applies? Who is affected? What projects may need review? and which official document should be read directly. This turns research into a controlled process. It also avoids the dangerous habit of treating every search result as equal.
The fourth use case is tool scouting. The AI tool market moves quickly. Architects now hear about Claude, Codex, Gemini, Grok, image generators, BIM plugins, rendering agents, meeting note tools, and automation platforms almost every week. A real-time assistant can help compare what each tool is currently positioned to do. For example, Claude may be strong for long documents and project reasoning. Codex is useful for coding and computer-based automation. Gemini is strong for multimodal workflows. Grok emphasizes real-time information and reasoning. The exact details change, so verify them before recording final content or buying software.
For an office manager, the useful output is not which AI is best. The useful output is a tool map. Which tool helps with documents? Which helps with CAD scripts? Which helps with plan images? Which helps with current research? Which can connect to workflows through N8N or cloud systems? Which requires careful data privacy review? The question should be, where does this tool fit in our practice, not which logo should we chase this month?
Real-time research also needs a risk checklist. Always ask, what is the source? What is the date? Is it official, commercial, commentary, or user opinion? Does it apply to my country, city, project type, and contract? Is there a newer version? Are there conflicts between sources? Does this affect safety, law, cost, or liability? If yes, a qualified person must verify it. AI can speed up discovery, but it cannot absorb professional responsibility.
Later, this can become an automated research pipeline. N8N can monitor selected sources, send updates to an AI assistant, save summaries to OC, and notify the team when something matters. For example, a weekly digest for BIM software updates, material news, local permit changes, or AI tool releases. But start manually. Build trust with one topic and one source list. Once the summaries are consistently useful, then automate.
A strong weekly digest should be short. 1 page is usually better than 10. Separate items by authority. At the top, place official updates, government pages, code bodies, software release notes, or manufacturer documents. Next, place supplier and industry updates. Last, place commentary and social discussion. For each item, include why it matters, which project type may be affected, and what action the office should take. If there is no action, say so. The purpose of research is not to create more reading. It is to help the team decide what deserves attention.
You can also use real-time research for client education. If a client asks why a material is expensive, why lead times are long, or why a lower carbon option needs early coordination, the assistant can help gather current context. The final explanation should still be written by your team, but the research part gives you evidence and language. This makes the conversation more professional than simply saying, prices are changing, or the market is difficult.
Finally, keep a research archive. Save the query, source links, summary, and date. 6 months later, you may need to know why a recommendation was made. In architecture and construction, memory is part of quality control. A real-time assistant is most valuable when its findings become part of a traceable project record, not just a temporary chat window.
If the source cannot be traced later, do not treat the finding as project knowledge. Treat it as a temporary clue that still needs confirmation.
Fresh research is useful only when the evidence remains visible. To recap, Grok-style real-time AI can help architecture and engineering teams research materials, current practices, code updates, and new tools. The key is source discipline. Use it to discover, compare, and prepare questions. Use official documents and professional review for decisions. If you want more practical AI workflows for architecture, interior design, CAD, and construction, subscribe, like this video, and comment with the research topic your office keeps postponing.